Welcome back to the Almost Everything podcast, everyone. We are in the studio once again, and this time we are recording it for everyone to see.
Yeah, we're in Aldo's bar.
You can't see Aldo's bar right behind us, lit up in blue, and the setting is looking great. But I'll tell you who's looking better is this man sat across from me, Tim.
Yeah,
welcome to the studio.
Yeah, thanks. Well, look, I'd like to thank you for inviting me, but I'd actually like to thank Aldo for inviting us back to the studio.
Yeah, big shout out to Ald.
Aldo's already passed out from the last podcasting session. Hasn't stopped drinking since then. So.
He hasn't stopped talking about it.
Yeah. Loves it. It feels good to be back.
Yep.
It's week 2 of Oz.
Just at the end of week 2.
Yeah, almost week 3.
Coming into week 3.
Fuck,
that's gone quick.
Fast. Yeah. Look, it's great to be here. Great to be in the official studio. Look, we overpromised on some jingles. I think
there's still time. There's still time for jingles.
Yeah, look, we've really got to get our shit together if we're gonna do some jingles. But nonetheless, I've had an absolute fantastic time with you.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been raining the whole time.
No, not the whole time.
I think
there's been some good days.
I think we've had 2 or 3 days sunny.
Here's the thing, right? So I'm living in the UK, Tim. Remember?
Yeah.
That place is a shithole when it comes to weather.
But
this is nice.
I haven't played any golf with you yet.
No, that's to come.
Yeah. But that's a thorn in my side.
But that's a Thursday plan.
Yeah, that is a Thursday plan, as well as...
It's currently Tuesday. We got Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then we got Thursday.
And then I think Friday after that. And
Friday follows Thursday.
Everybody loves Friday.
It is Friday.
Friday's like Raymond.
Everybody loves Friday.
Yeah.
Just like they love Raymond.
Yeah.
No, but we got golf planned. It's not set in stone yet, because we'll need you to book that.
Yeah. I also need to book in a few other things on that day.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Heart.
Oh, here we go. Didn't take Tim long to get started on this whole heart debacle. So Tim currently, if you want to show the camera, Tim is currently hooked up to a bunch of wires and everything to monitor his heart.
It doesn't stop me drinking though.
No,
because if anything, that puts a beat in your heart, doesn't it? At the end of the day,
if you're gonna measure your heart, you want to make sure it's beating. So you want to make sure you're drinking.
Yeah,
that's, as they say.
As my pop said, he lived a good life. He died at 58. He said a schooner a day keeps the doctor away, and didn't it just? Never went and saw a doctor, that fella, but rest in peace, Frank. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, have a schooner a day and harden up. That's what Frank always used to say.
Sorry, Frank. It just caught me off guard because I was expecting you to say a bigger number than 58. That's all.
Yeah,
but doesn't mean he didn't live a good life.
No, he had one of the best.
Yeah.
survived by all of his mates down at the RSL.
Yes, yeah, true.
Yeah, just used to go down there and sink piss.
Have a schooner a day.
Yeah. Come home, beat the kids. You know how it is.
Whoa.
Well, you don't.
No, I tend to not do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, we're back in the studio. And we've got loads planned for this episode, don't we, Tim?
All of it planned. Look, I've got too much planned. I almost couldn't say it all in this episode. I'd have to let it run into a second episode.
Yeah. So that's why we're going to have to cut this one short, half an hour max.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't even feel like doing 10 minutes.
No. Just because we got to jam it all in to this one ep.
Thanks for clarifying what we were jamming it all into.
Yeah. Not anything else. Just this ep, all right?
Just this ep.
Tim's on his second beer. I'm on my 7th.
Yeah, 5 and drive.
As they say.
That's what they say.
I think that's what the New South Wales government say as well.
Yeah. 5 and drive.
Don't listen to us for drinking and driving advice. In fact, listen to us now when we say don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. They say 5 pints, enjoy your night. Para rhyme there. I thought it pint and night rhymed.
Try again. Have 5 and maybe don't drive.
Have 5 and give it your best.
If it's 5, if you have 5 in 5 hours, then you drive.
Yeah.
But if it's 5 in the past 5 plus 20 minutes.
Yeah, 5 over 6 hours. You could probably have another beer if you wanted.
Yeah, maybe you could go 6.
Maybe you could go 7 if you wanted to really like.
7.
7 over 7 hours. 7 over 6 hours.
7 over 6 hours.
I'd back you to do
I think you'd be right,
7
over 6 hours. Unless you had nothing in the first 5 hours and you had all 7.
Yeah.
Well, this is my 4th beer in the past 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, that's what I tell the cops when I get pulled over. I've only been done for drink driving 3 times. So.
Yeah, it's all bad.
Yeah.
Right, well, we're going to have a think about what we're going to talk about from now. But that's the intro, guys. And we're going to move on right now into a new segment.
Life hacks and tips for life from 2 trustworthy guys. Oh, you got to trust the podcast. Life hacks and tips for life from 2 trustworthy guys. Oh, you got to trust the podcast.
Lewis, first seg for this episode. Could be the only seg for the episode.
We'll see.
TTP, trust the podcast.
Yeah.
Just 2 tips from, well, more than just 2 tips, but you get a couple of tips from trustworthy guys.
Yeah.
Look, on this pod, we just discuss a lot of good tips for life, and Lewis, take us away with
So yeah, Tim's gone, I've got a few trusted pod hacks and, life tips and everything. Life hacks and tips. And I was like, right, you take it away, you lead us off. Cheers, mate. Thanks for stitching me up.
Yeah, look, okay, I've got actually a good one.
Yeah.
This is relevant to our lives at the moment.
Okay.
Don't be a father. Be a godfather, all right?
Yeah.
Because when the baby starts crying, you can just give the baby back to the... So
it's true.
This is a life hack for all the young men out there, or young women. You love kids, you love them laughing, love them happy, hate them sad.
Yeah,
you love sleep.
You do. That's something that I struggled with actually when we first came here.
Yeah,
fucking little baby. Was awake from 2 a.m. till 8.
So here's my TTP. Don't be a parent. Okay. No, I joke.
I've got a life hack. A little tip for parents.
Ooh, stay on the theme.
So what you want to do as a parent, you want to visit family and friends as often as possible, because then you just go, here, have the baby. You look after them. And then you're free. You're good.
Yeah.
And you don't have to look after your kid for as often as you would if you're at home.
I do see my siblings do this a lot.
Yes.
With my mum.
It's called the handover.
Yeah. They'll go get a good sleep at the guest room at mum's house.
Yeah.
Mum will just have to stay with the kid.
100%.
Yeah.
That's probably, no offense, it's probably the main thing I was looking forward to. Coming over here was being like, I actually get a break a little bit from being a dad.
Yeah.
I get to just go, here, have the baby, and go and be myself for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like right now.
100%.
I'm just going, I mean, they got the family in there, and they're just passing over the baby.
Yeah.
One to another.
It's like pass the parcel for babies.
Pass the parcel. There's no unwrapping of layers. That would be weird. It's a baby, not a parcel. But that's my life hack, is just visit family and friends as often as possible and complete the handover.
Complete the handover.
You should
get a logbook for the baby. And just be like, look, who's looked after her for the last,
Yeah,
like,
you
you
gotta
know.
write down the time when she took the baby, time when she handed it on. You know,
And
the,
then see
the
if
road conditions as well.
Yeah. Is it night, day? See, has she had a nap recently? You know,
When was the last time you changed a nappy?
Yeah.
Everything like that.
Really get a good understanding for who's pulling their weight in the family.
Yeah.
Because you didn't come here for a holiday.
I'll tell you who's not pulling their weight.
Go on.
Dad, Aldo.
Really?
Yeah,
How
well,
many
that's
nappies?
understandable.
How many stats for the trip?
Stats, 0 nappies.
Really?
0. That's fair enough. Bro.
Yeah.
That's fair. What else? What other stats?
Stats, bottles.
Bottles. Probably 0.
Really?
There was 1 in the UK. 1. But here, 0.
See, I'm on 1.
You're on 1.
I'm on 1.
You're 100% more than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at Tim's stats. Tim's stats. 1 bottle.
1 bottle.
No nappies.
No nappies, but that's fair. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know what to do.
yeah, no, I wouldn't know what to do with
Yeah,
babies.
that's fair.
No.
That's fair. Do you want to hear my stats for nappies?
No, wait, hang on. Let's pump my tires up a little bit
Hold
more.
on. Okay.
How many cries?
How many tantrums have you like? Well, not tantrums. How many? What do you? how many cries have you started?
None. No.
You've made my daughter cry.
If anything, it's Meg's coming over and going, "Hey," and then she goes,
Well,
"Oh,
don't
Mum."
blame
No,
the missus.
I'm gonna blame her because okay,
Nah.
so tonight.
Just then she cried. I reckon you're on
When?
about 4 cries.
When?
You're on 4 cries.
No, 4 cries. That's a game on PlayStation.
No, it's
isn't
5
it?
cries. You're on
Yeah.
5
Oh.
cries. No, that's a restaurant chain. 5 cries.
5 cries.
You're on 5 cries.
I feel like I got some good stats. I feel like of it all, I feel like I've been the best godfather this trip.
Between you and who?
Oh, just on this trip.
Other godfathers or
Well, yeah.
I don't know other godfathers.
Are you a good father?
No.
Would you like to be?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna start putting out babies.
You heard it here first. Tim is trying for a baby.
I'm not trying.
If anything, you being here amongst like the fam with the baby, I reckon you've got a taste for it.
Nah.
100%. Anyway, back to life hacks
Yeah.
and tips.
That's probably getting cut out.
That's gonna get cut. You said you had another one. Take it away.
Well, yeah, it was just flowing off your second one. So it's probably best that I lead in with my second one after you
if
start.
I go
yours.
first,
Yeah.
The only thing I was gonna say mine after you said your other one that you had.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that reminded.
Yeah.
The only reason I thought of that one is because what you said for
Yeah,
your
okay.
other one.
All right. Well, my one, life hack, tips for life, is to always let your co-host go first with life
okay.
hacks. So that way you can then start a discussion on these life hacks and hopefully take away the, the spotlight from yourself. That's my one.
I've actually got none.
You've got none? Well, let's quickly think of something.
Okay. Think.
I've just thought of it. Top of the head. It could be crap, so we could cut this out, but I don't think we will. Just because it's quite handy.
Okay.
So-
okay. I like handies.
so-
I mean handy.
Who doesn't? Right, so a lot of people will find their phone at some point in time, like, just won't charge.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, oh, the charger cord's fucked. Or, oh, my phone's broken. It's getting to the end of its life. Tim, you would know almost better than anyone that that's just not the case.
Yeah, Lewis. It's actually a massive thing because. Well, I guess the life hack is really just come down and see me at phone.
That's what I was going to say. I was just going to, it was a bit of a plug for your business.
Yeah.
Basically, get on down to either Phone Fix at Kincumber or what's the other one?
In and Out Mobile.
In and Out Mobile
At
in West Gosford. Or your local, if you don't live in this area, or your local phone repair store. And what they'll do, or Tim will do it for free.
If you mention the podcast,
If you mention the pod, he'll do it for free.
With any purchase.
But what they do is they actually free with any purchase above $300.
Yeah.
But you have to mention the pod.
Yeah.
No, he'll do it for free if you mention
like
the pod. You have to like,
share it.
show that you're subscribed
Yeah.
and following and liking and downloading as well. But what he'll do is he'll clean out your charger port.
Oh, the charger port.
Huh?
You said the charger port.
No, I didn't.
You
That's
did.
what you heard.
No.
I said he'll clean out your charger port.
Oh, yeah.
Your charging port, where you put the charger in.
I'll clean it
and
out.
what you'll find is actually there's a bunch of dust and dirt and whatever the fuck.
Yeah, look,
and that's what's causing the phone not charging.
I've actually got some funny stories about it. I've cleaned out lots of charger ports in my time.
And what about phones?
Look, nice one.
Yeah, cheers.
I've had a couple of stoners come in before where I've cleaned out a lot of marijuana
Really?
from the bottom of it. Yeah, and you can smell it when you pick it out.
Wow.
It's like the
You're
marijuana.
I'll save that for later.
Yeah, scooped it up and smoked it.
Scooped it up, yeah.
Not that desperate.
Yep. You got your own stash?
No, I don't touch that stuff on a weeknight. No, I've got I've had customers come in before where like powders come out of there.
Oh.
Yeah,
What type?
Laundry powder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah. White. Yeah.
Do you ever just try to smell it?
No. I can usually just rub it on my gums and I can tell what it is.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, but I've had a lot of customers come in with that issue, and yeah, I've had some funny things come out of there.
Yeah. Well, that's a life hack there, people. If your phone isn't charging, bring it down to your local phone repair store, or if you're in the area, phone fix at King Cumber.
Yeah.
And In and Out Mobile, West Gosford, and Tim will do it for free.
You know what? We might sponsor that segment with In and Out.
Yeah, a little radio ad.
Yeah.
We're not going to do
Phone
that.
fix at King Cumber.
Unless someone makes the advert. I'm not making it. Unless we do a jingle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that could be a jingle.
Yeah.
Little jing.
Life hacks and tips for life.
Brought to you by In and Out Mobile. West Gosford.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, cheers. All right.
All
Moving
right,
on.
that was it. Yeah, please.
Okay.
It's an anonymous, genuine dilemma.
Genuine Dilemmas with Lewis and Tim.
Sponsored by Phone Fix at King Cumber. If you have a genuine dilemma, get on down. to
Get
Phone
on
Fix It.
down. Right. All right. That, we haven't heard that for a while. Genuine Dilemmas. So we have this one here set up on the phone. It's written in by Anonymous, as they like to be kept. This one here, Tim, this is a doozy. It's a wazzy, it's a woozy.
It's a woozy, eh?
Right. So it's a female, boyfriend of 5 years dropped a bomb about not marrying me. Am I wasting my time? So they go on to say, ever since the start of their relationship, they made it very clear that they wanted to marry and start a family. That's what you do early in the relationship. You sort of get it all out there. That's my end goal. You don't want to waste your time. Right? You've been in this situation. You currently are in this situation, actually, I should say. Anyway, they just celebrated their 5 years together and went on a beautiful vacation. They half expected their boyfriend to propose, and he didn't.
Ugh.
Ugh. But where did they go on vacation? Was it
Yeah.
like this romantic spot, or was it, maybe not so romantic? And
Yeah.
were they
Germany.
Germany? You don't propose in Germany.
No. Or Amsterdam.
Nah.
Probably off your head in Amsterdam.
I like the Germany shout. That's probably the least proposal
Yeah.
vacation spot.
At a bowling alley in Germany.
German bowling alley.
A German bowling alley. Das ist cool. Gotta throw down the...
Oh no! All right. We'll cut that one. Anyway, so this lady has been dropping hints the past year, and even her mother and father started asking when they'll get married, and so did his family. She toned it down since he seemed to be bombarded from all directions, and she didn't want to pressure him. Fair enough. That would be a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, that would.
But
I don't like the pressure.
over time, it started to really weigh down on her because she didn't know if he was serious about the relationship and actually wanted to proceed. 5 years. Come on, mate. You're basically in there, no?
Yeah.
Go on, you give your opinion on it while I keep reading.
I think 5 years. And if he said it was mutual at the start, break up with him.
Yeah. Wait, what? What did you say?
Well, he said that he they aired their plans at the start of the relationship.
Yeah, but she said that she wanted that.
Oh.
But it didn't say what he wanted.
Oh.
So he may have just said, yeah.
Oh, then play on.
Yeah.
Play
He may have just said, yeah. Just because he
goes to
wanted
show
to
you
get
really,
some.
It just shows you really got to explain yourself with women, doesn't it?
Yeah. You gotta really fucking repeat yourself. Anyway, well, moving on. So, she sat him down and asked if he ever plans on marrying her. To which he replied, yes, he still wanted to marry, but he doesn't feel comfortable about marrying me yet. Oh. Not a good thing to say. She was hurt and confused. They've had ups and downs, but so does every relationship. And she thought it was about money. Instead, he said he wasn't ready to marry me because he doesn't feel like we're there.
5 years.
5 years.
Look, I think there's a lot of things in, built on the back of, I think everyone's got their own, mental barriers and their, deep-seated mental traumas.
Yeah.
Baggage, if you will.
Yes, that's what they say.
Yes, yeah.
They say baggage.
Frodo baggage.
Yes.
Bilbo baggage.
Bilbo. Bilbo, I think, is more common.
Yeah. In regards to, I would say, look, it's hard because maybe he's waiting for a certain milestone in his own life before he proposes to the female.
Well, he should probably explain the fact that that's what he's waiting for.
Men. We don't usually explain ourselves.
Yeah.
We think that there's a lot of unwritten rules. There's bro codes within a relationship.
Yeah.
We know the bro codes with dudes. Where was I the other day? And somebody said something, and it was like, oh, is he thinking about doing this? And I was like, well, look, we don't ask him that.
Yeah.
And then the female was like, no, you just got to ask him. And I was like, no, it's a bit of a bro code thing.
No.
You don't go and ask a dude that.
Yeah.
Because, we know it's just in your own time,
Yeah. Which is fair. We'll continue on. We'll see if it's still fair.
Yeah, okay.
So...
Here I go. Now I'm going to be made out to look out like a mug.
They say, I'm not sure what I could have possibly be doing wrong. And she started to doubt if he even loves me or stays with me out of convenience or pity. She's been crying non-stop and not sure if I should wait for him to be ready or if it's time to move on. So there wasn't much else to it. But what do we think? Should they move on? Should they wait?
Wait.
You reckon?
Wait. If he still loves you and it's been 5 years, 5 years is nothing in relativity to the rest of your life.
Yeah. No, that's true. I think 5 years... But the thing is, 5 years, right? I know people who have been waiting a whole lot longer.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know Hamish and Andy?
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
He's been with his girlfriend for 13 years. And he
Yeah.
only just proposed to her.
Yeah.
You don't see her complaining.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, though, she might be.
Sure, there's a bit of complaining.
I'm sure there's a bit of complaining. But, you know, I think 5 years, still pretty early days. Stick with it.
And I'd like to see how old this girl is.
Well, it does say, if you want me to double check it.
Yeah.
I believe she's 28.
Ugh.
And he's 34.
Ugh.
Ugh.
34's rough from the him.
34's. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, because
And
it's
I mean
like...
5 years.
Yeah.
29 to 23.
Women are 5 years older, though.
Nah, the age gap's not too bad, I don't think, actually.
No, but I think like 34 from him is one of those
he
ages
should be ready.
Where it's like, mate, lock that down.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't want to be a single 34-year-old male.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Is he a gambling addict?
You're speaking from experience.
No, I'm just wondering, is he a gambling addict?
Well, I don't know. We didn't say that in the message.
Find it out.
I feel like if he was, it would have been made known.
Yeah. But maybe she doesn't know. Maybe it'll come out that he's like a... Is there a follow-up message or anything?
I could reply.
In the comments.
I can reply. I can reply to find out if you want. They probably won't get back to us in the space of this recording.
Oh, they've just replied for
But
the message. Just saying they're a gambling addict.
Oh,
I
picked
it.
Yeah, you're right.
I picked it.
So that's the whole point. You shouldn't gamble, because the fact that he gambled your engagement ring away and he lost it. That's why.
But
he
back him because if he wins the jackpot, then he pays for the wedding.
That's true. That's true. So you got to chase the wins.
You do.
You got to chase them,
and you lose. You miss 90% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, so you gotta slap that button and just hope for the jackpot.
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
So stick with him. Keep the gambling going.
Yeah. And then don't ever expect a ring.
Yeah. Sweet.
Keep your trap shut.
So Tim, that wraps up this podcast. We've hit the half an hour mark. And a lot of it is going to be cut out, including what I just said.
Yeah.
Literally a minute ago. So we won't go there again. But I do have a few gripes with you.
Go on.
One of them, in regards to the fact that you always say, in regards to, it's this new thing. I don't get it.
Look, it's probably my ADHD, Lewis. I always say in regards to and in terms of and... yeah, what else do I say a lot?
Nah, but at the moment, it's only in regards to. It's fucking,
By all means,
in regards to. No, I noticed.
In terms of,
that's an older one. In regards to is new. I was on the phone with you.
Conversely, I used to say conversely.
Okay. I was on the phone maybe like a month ago, maybe like a month and a half ago, and you were at work. He's shaking his head, everyone, for those audio listeners. What?
There's a video pod too.
No, I know. For the audio listeners, he just shook his head. Visibly shook his head. Not audibly, he shook his head. I was on the phone to him at work, and then when a customer comes up, he just sort of says, oh, we just got a customer. And I'm just listening to his conversation with the customer. And, he's... What? That was a visible.
I hate myself for it. Like I actually hate myself for it. So you don't have to tell me how much you hate it.
I know. I don't hate it. I just find it funny.
I just say in regards to a lot.
A lot.
I
just had to point it out.
Think about how many times you could possibly say it in just a general day-to-day conversation. Times it by 2.
At least. No, you don't say it that often. I just remember it was one customer, he said it about 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, and they're probably thinking it too. I just hate myself.
They just bought whatever you're trying to sell to them just because they felt bad. They were like,
yeah,
well in regards to, here's my credit card.
This guy's probably been punched in the head a couple of times,
Yeah. But no, we love you for it, Tim. That's why we love you. Because you're different.
Yeah, thanks, Lewis.
No, it's just it's not a gripe. It's just something that I picked up.
You said it was a gripe. You said it was a gripe, and then I'm taking.
I said it was, but I don't actually get gripped by it. griped. Anyway, yeah, as we said, we're coming to the end of the episode. Thank you all for listening. If you made it this far, if you watched this far, make sure you follow on all social medias. Tim, do you want to give us the Instagram?
Yeah, it's Almost Everything Pod.
No.
Cast.
Yep. At Almost Everything
at
Podcast.
Almost Everything Podcast. Yeah, but that's just Instagram, isn't it? You just put an at in front of it.
Yeah, exactly. So follow us on there. We just post updates when episodes go live.
Yeah.
Maybe some other stuff.
Yeah.
If Tim can be bothered.
And if you want to order some coffee from Air Joe's.
Yeah, we'll cut this.
Yeah.
No, do you know, I actually think that promo code's still valid.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
AE Pod.
AE Pod
20.
20, I think, or 15 or 30. It's like, do whatever discount. Just try them all. I think it's 20.
AE Pod.
AE Pod 20. Check it out, Air Joe.
Yeah.
Let them know that we sent you. Yeah, so follow the pod. Make sure you subscribe to whatever platform you listen to this on. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Coward punch it. Break those speakers. And let everyone know that we're back.
We're back.
Back for at least 3 weeks.
3 more weeks.
3 more weeks. Back in the same studio.
Yeah. In Aldo's studio.
Aldo's bar.
Aldo's bar.
Aldo's bar. Aldo's
spa.
Anyway, right.
Right. Aldo's car.
Well, thank you for listening, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
Aldo's bra. Bye now.